Matthew 3:3. Houtas gar estin ho rethes dia Esaiu tu prophetu legantas phone baontas inte eremo hetoimasata tein hadan kuriu eutheas poiete tas tribus autu. Here we have the hutas referring back to John the Baptist, who's come on the scene. This one, and we have the postpositive gar that we yank out and put first in English for, explanatory gar, for this one, referring to John the Baptist, is the one who was spoken of through Isaiah the prophet. And the allusion here is to Isaiah 43. You can look that up. This is the one who was spoken of through Isaiah the prophet, saying, and we're used to participles of lego introducing quotation, here the quotation of Scripture, a voice of one crying out in the wilderness. And this is what the voice was saying, because if we switch here to the second person plural imperative, the voice of John the Baptist, the prophetic voice commanding those who come out to hear him, prepare the way of the Lord, make his paths straight. You can see at the end here we have these two accusatives. We have this first accusative for paths. It's an interesting word, isn't it? You can tell by the article it's a feminine noun, even though the ending looks masculine. It's similar to he hadas, right? The word for way is a feminine noun of the second declension. We have that right here. This is also, we have he tribas. This is a feminine noun, he, of the second declension, follows second declension endings, means path. So his paths, accusative number one is the feminine accusative plural there, paths. And then we have this adjective here is our accusative number two. It's a feminine accusative plural form of the adjective euthus, straight, right? So we have it's feminine accusative plural because it's describing the paths here, feminine accusative plural. There's many other things we could talk about in this short passage, but maybe we'll just quickly parse two significant verbs. We notice this hetoimasata, that of course is from hetoimazo, to prepare, hetoimazo, to prepare. You can see the the zeta has dropped out. We have a sigma alpha. This is an aorist active imperative, second person plural. And then this other imperative here is a present active imperative, second person plural. One could wonder, I'll just put this out there for you to think about, why this variation between the aorist and the present imperative. I'm not sure that I have a good explanation of it. Often there's a variation if the action is thought of as a whole, that perfective aspect for the aorist, while the imperfective looks at it unfoldingly. Sometimes the verbs themselves have a strong preference for one over the other. But as I'm looking at it, these commands seem parallel, so I'm not sure I have a good explanation for why the variation here is between the aorist imperative and the present imperative.